I preach a lot of times on the main channel, especially about getting in shape and building a good physique and building a good body and the benefits it will make on your life. And I just want to make a unfiltered, uncut video about how it actually changes everything and how different it is when you date, when you're in shape, and when you actually take care of yourself and look good. And I just want to get out of the way straight away. The opportunities you will get when you get in shape and you are dating, and let's say for example on dating apps, like I've had success on dating apps recently because of how I look, because of my external, because of my physique, and I've had quite a bit of success really, when I think I got shadow banned, fuck it, for some reason, because I kept deleting the accounts and shit, but I've had a lot of success on that. So that, in that area, has just made it easier to get stuff going, to get matches, to get things going. And I'm not the unbelievably most attractive guy, and I don't have professional photos like these guys do online, where you see they get like 150 likes for some reason and they look unreal. But it will give you more options in that area, and it will make things easier in that area. Let's talk about real life. Let's say for example you go to a nightclub venue or a bar or somewhere like that. The opportunities you will have when you're in shape and when you've built a physique will go up an insane amount. It will go up an insane amount. You'll have girls making it obvious to you, trying to come up to you, trying to chat to you, sometimes even saying you're attractive, can they have your number, like I've had before. And it's a very nice and very beautiful thing. It changes how you perceive yourself and how you view yourself, and you start looking at yourself as attractive and good and all this. Let's say as well, let's say even in everyday scenario, let's say you go to the gym often, you'll have opportunities there. Like I've had certain things in the gym as well, which is beautiful really, because you've got to think that's a place of interest as well. That's a place where you both go and you have a similar interest of improving yourself and bettering yourself. Literally everywhere you go, you have opportunities when you get in shape, and when you build a good physique, and when you build a good body, especially when the weather's nice as well. The weather ain't quite nice yet, but give it two months or whatever, you can wear the short sleeve t-shirts everywhere. You can even take your shirt off if you want, if it's warm, and then it's going to make a massive difference. But I just want to make this video more importantly for you lot who are struggling basically with dating, more importantly, and just understand that getting in shape will just multiply your options unbelievably, will multiply everything unbelievably, and just make it so much more easier. And people in my real life can attest to this as well, because they've been around me, especially on nights out and different places and workplaces as well. I've had loads of different things go on. It makes your life so much easier, and you don't have to try as hard as a guy who isn't in as good shape, because ultimately the woman is more than likely going to want to be intimate with you just because of how you look. And now some of you are going to say, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Just literally biologically, they're going to be more attracted to you if you got a V-taper physique, if you look strong, if you look lean, if you look healthy. They're going to be attracted to that, and they're going to want to get intimate with you. And that's what I found. It makes it so much more easier to get intimate with women. Like for example, I've had people who they claim to not want to get close to guys, and they're quite to themselves, want to get intimate with me and get intimate with me because of how I look, because of my physique, because of my body, also obviously because of my traits and my personality as well. But they will act completely different around you than a normal guy. They'll make it obvious. I've had it so many times where I've had so many opportunities in regards to girls wanting to get with me, messaging me and all this stuff, and random things. You'll have random things happen, man, and it's a beautiful thing really when I think of it, and where I stem from, especially because I stem from not having no attention and being to myself and not having anything going, to being able to have opportunities going all the time. But is it a detriment as well? To an extent, it can be as well. And the reason I would say it can be is because you might have a lot of flings. Therefore, you're not perceiving, let's say the right girl comes into your life, you're not perceiving her in the right light because you're viewing her as a fling, like you did with the other girls. And you can't do that. For example, like I've done recently, I've been able to stop myself viewing it from that perspective and calming it down a bit, because I only want one girl at this moment, and that's going well. So you got to be on your P's and Q's with it, but it's a good thing really, because it makes you actually want to date. Basically, it makes you happy to date because it goes well more than often, and it goes good, especially if you get on with a girl, and especially if you get out with a girl. Let's not even talk about flings or whatever. It's only gonna add into your favor. She's gonna be more attracted to you. Let's say you go on a date with a girl if you're in shape, it's going to make a massive difference. She's going to be attracted to you. She's probably going to find you more funny because of the halo effect as well. She's going to find you more funny, more charismatic, look at you in a better light. And this is what I've had. You say a shit joke and she finds it hilarious. You say a joke that the boys are fucking make fun of you about, and she'll find it unreal, and I'm funny as fuck. And this is what you got to think, man. It just absolutely changes your life, and more importantly, it's how you feel. Fuck like the external stuff. Dating and relationships are important though. I've realized it's important on this stuff, especially recently, because I was just having little flings not long ago, and that was going well, but it's kind of heartless and disrespectful. But when you get like a nice girl and it's fitting well and it's going well, that makes you have a new lease of life and more grateful and more happy, and makes you want to do better and work harder and do stuff for them as well, which is a beautiful thing. And this is what I've understood as well. It changes everything. It changes how you perceive yourself. It changes how you look at yourself, and it just makes you want to be better and improve yourself and like yourself more. And it just gives you way more opportunities, and it gives you a new sense of confidence, because if you can achieve in that area where you get better, and especially like building muscle and getting in shape, it's not linear. There's days where you're struggling and things are going wrong and things are not going right. If you do well in that area, imagine what you can do in other areas. Imagine when you persevere through that area, how you can do in other areas. And that's what you got to think. Hey, you lot got a lot of value. If you want to subscribe or like or comment, it means a lot, because this channel has not many subscribers, but it does well. That's the thing. I could just speak here, which is nice. I'm going to keep my loading regardless. The main channel as well, Louis H. That's the fucking name of it. I don't know how I forgot that. Subscribe to that one as well. Thank you for the love recently. Thank you.